Hello, fellow peasants. Today I'll be ranking my favorite Johnny Depp films. Alright guys, today we're going to be ranking my favorite Johnny Depp films. I've picked 7, the creme de la creme of what I think are the best of Johnny Depp's filmography. To be fair, I have not seen every Johnny Depp film. He is my favorite actor, but I have not seen everything that he's done. But I love the films that I have seen, and I love the films that are my favorite films of the films that he has done, if that makes any fucking sense. So there's probably movies on here that you don't like, and there's probably movies missing from this list that you think should be on here, whatever. So let's get into it here. Number 7, Nick of Time. Yes, Nick of Time. Great thriller. Johnny Depp is basically just, and this is probably one of the most bland characters he's played, maybe other than the movie The Professor. But here he's just like a regular Joe Blow, and his kid gets kidnapped by this bad dude played by Christopher Walken. And they're like, look, if you don't kill the governor of whatever state they're in, we'll kill your daughter. So basically they have his daughter held hostage, and he has to commit an assassination or else. Okay, so it's a great film, great thriller, and I always have a good time with it. Number 6 on the list, Blow. Yes, Blow. This is basically, the way I always sell this movie to people, they're like, I never heard of that. What's that about? I always say, look, it's Johnny Depp and Pee Wee Herman selling coke and weed in like the 70s and 80s. Done deal, right there. It's over. If that doesn't sell it to you, I don't know what does. But basically, Blow is just about a kid who kind of grew up having, his parents had financial issues, and he didn't want to end up like them, fighting over money and shit. So he ends up moving out to California, selling pot. Then he gets into the cocaine business, and he just works his way up the ranks. It's based on a true story. There's a lot of liberties taken in this film, obviously, but yeah. So it's a drug deal movie. It's got some humor in it. It's got some drama in it. It's a very sad film, but it's also a very fun film. The film starts off very fast-paced and happy, and oh yeah, look, we're getting the girls, we're getting the cash, we're doing the drugs, oh yeah. And it starts on that high that you get from a drug, and the movie just nosedives into like the repercussions of living a lifestyle like that. And so it crashes just like you would crash on a hard-ass drug. So it's a great film, All right, we're down to number 5. Number 5 is From Hell. This is a film that also takes a lot of liberties with the Jack the Ripper story. And Johnny Depp is a detective. He works for Scotland Yard, I believe. And he is, or at least he's working in coordination with Scotland Yard. And he is trying to bust Jack the Ripper. This is a great film. This is a great murder mystery. I mean, you kind of know who they're going after, Jack the Ripper, whatever. And you do get answers as to who the Jack the Ripper is in this. It's not left up to interpretation or whatever. They do bust somebody and whatnot. He figures it out. But man, it's just, I don't think this movie gets enough praise for how good it is. I think it really is just an excellent thriller, excellent murder mystery. It's a great period piece. Love it, love it. The atmosphere in like late 1800s, Victorian period England is great in this. Number 4 is Sweeney Todd. I love Sweeney Todd. Another gritty Victorian period England film where Johnny Depp, a judge exiles him on false charges, sends him away for 15 years or whatever, and he comes back for revenge, finds out that his wife has died, and he doesn't know where, and his daughter is held captive by that judge, and he's a barber, And so he just goes around slitting throats and getting revenge on the elite that took his life from him 15 years earlier. And they make pies. They make pies out of the rich people in town and feed it to the lower masses. And so it's an interesting movie. But I've always loved the film. It's a musical. Johnny Depp actually does a really good job in it. His singing is not the best by any means, but it's not bad. And I think I'm not a musical person. I don't like musicals, really. But I really love Sweeney Todd. Sweeney Todd's a good time. Number 3, Secret Window. I just watched this the other day. I didn't review it because sometimes I just want to watch shit and not review it on the channel. But I love Secret Window, man. It's a good time. Johnny Depp plays someone who's going through a divorce. He's a novelist. He lives in this cabin, but he also has another house that his wife who's leaving him is hanging out with her new boyfriend in. And so while he's going through that, he also has this guy showing up to his door who's like, "You stole my story." Like, this guy's claiming that Johnny Depp stole this short story that he wrote. And Johnny Depp looks at what the guy hands him. He's like, "Holy crap, what I did right is exactly what this guy says he wrote too." And so the guy's trying to kill him. He keeps threatening his life if he doesn't come clean and admit that he stole the story from him. And so it's interesting. It's a good thriller. I would check it out. Nice little twist at the end. Number 2 favorite Johnny Depp film, Sleepy Hollow. This movie is amazing. I remember buying it on VHS. I got it on DVD. I bought it on Blu-ray. I've got it on 4K now. I've owned this film on every format other than like Laserdisc or some shit. I don't even know if it was on Laserdisc back in the day. But anyway, love the film. I would love to live on the set of this film, just colonial New England. It's just drab. It's fall. You got the pumpkins everywhere. I just love the atmosphere. This movie just shits Halloween fall atmosphere. It's just all over the place, okay? I love it. I'm here for it. Everyone gives a great performance. It really feels like you're watching a storybook come to life. And it's American folklore at its finest. You don't get better than Sleepy Hollow when it comes to American folklore. You really don't. And last but not least is my favorite film of all time. Not just my favorite Johnny Depp film, but my favorite film. And if you've watched the channel long enough, you know what that is. And that is The Ninth Gate. Yes, The Ninth Gate, where Johnny Depp plays a book detective, basically, and his client, Boris Balkan, hires him to go authenticate the other 2 versions of the book. There's 3 copies of The Nine Gates of the Kingdom of Shadows. Balkan has 1 copy, but there's 2 other copies, and he wants to authenticate his. He wants to see what's going on with the other 2. And so Johnny Depp takes a trip over to Europe. He goes to Portugal and he goes to France. And in the process of analyzing these books, he makes some enemies along the way. He gets a little too in over his head, and the satanic cult tries to kill him because he's meddling with things that he should not be meddling with, okay? And love the movie. It's a great thriller. It is just a very chill movie to put on. You can just put this on and like lounge around the house, you know. And recently people have been like, "Man, this has got some like ASMR to it." And I never thought of it that way, but I guess you can. Like, there's just some sort of soothing atmosphere to this where like there's not a lot of music in the movie. It's just a lot of like natural effects and people's voices, and the audio in the film is oddly enough kind of like a chill vibe. It's like relaxing to listen to. I never thought of it that way before, but that explains why it's just a chill movie to put on and have on in the background. It's just there. It's nice to have on, if that makes any sense. But anyway, guys, that's my top 7 creme de la creme favorite Johnny Depp movies of his filmography. Let me know in the comments below what your favorite Johnny Depp films are. But that's it, guys. Have a good one, peasants. Peace out. Bye-bye.